Hey guys, welcome back. We are doing a song called Timeless by Drunken Tiger, featuring RM. Now, Drunken Tiger is a very well known rapper. He's one of the pioneers of modern rap in South Korea. He's a person I know a lot about. I don't know him personally. I've hung out with his former rap partner. His name was DJ Shine. Um, yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people he knows. An interesting story is I had a friend who was a fashion designer in New York. He and we took a trip to LA and we landed in JFK, and one of his friends came to pick him up. Now, this person happened to be very famous manager in the rap world in the US, in New York. So we were listening to some Korean rap. Now, this was like maybe 10 years ago, a long time ago. And he was blown away. Specifically, he was blown away with Yoon Mi-rae. His jaw dropped. He was like, "Oh my God, who is this?" She should come to the U.S. And we also let him listen to Drunken Tiger. He liked him. He liked him a lot. He didn't like DJ Shine as much, but he did like Tiger JK, and he thought both of those people had potential to enter the U.S. And they've had multiple opportunities, particularly Yoon Mi-rae, T or Tasha or whatever she's called these days. But yeah, she never took the offer up. I think John Legend was in Korea a couple years back, and they went to karaoke together, and he was floored by her talents, so much that he called his managers back in the U.S. and demanded that he be able to perform with her while he was in Korea. Also, that couple also met Jay-Z and Beyonce when they came to Korea. I think they hung out at a club. So, I mean, they've had multiple opportunities, but they never took advantage of it. I think they're happy. Well, I know she is happy where she is right now. I don't know if JK is. We'll talk about that more after the video, actually, because I do have some things to say. But I do like him. I grew up listening to him. I mean, he's not like my number one in terms of rapping, but nevertheless, I do like him. Let's start the video. I'm talking too much. Oh my God. Bring me back to the old school. That's a lyric from his old song.
Drunken Tiger love the mystery the 망개치는 바닷바람이 갈라지는 time travel 어차피 다 똑같아 두 눈 감고 갈 때는 죽을 땐 빌린 이 몸 하게 되는 timetable 꿈의 한가운데는 폭풍에는 아직 괴로워 주위로 맴돌지만 닿게 됐어 나의 aim 나의 태몽처럼 보여하는 나의 이름 I'm a stick 'em in the eyes so they can see where I'm coming from. Timeless. 하나 둘셋 거꾸로 돌아가는 반주 플레이버 틀의 마술 같은 벤자민의 단추 상처는 화폭에 담은 화가의 나누기 계산이 필요 없는 정선의 산수 주변에 나무기체 본모습 감춘 사등산 물물 아닌 사대강의 정치 전지 오늘도 맑은 미세먼지 연기 아닐 땐 굴뚝 밑에 번진 뜻 소문고문 부러져버린 노란 연필 시간이 말해줘버린 결과의 법칙 RM 두세 번 생각하는 말투 플레이버 틀의 마술 같은 벤자민의 단추 It's timeless. It's timeless. It's timeless. It's timeless. 생각하는 말투 It's timeless.
He's coming.
It's timeless. 눌러 벤자민의 단추 We DT의 험지 손가락 혀를 지나 목구멍으로 넘어가는 순간 I remember 6번 줄없는 통기타
That's another Drunken Tiger lyric.
45, yeah, remember 예술이 그런 거지 뭐 아무 의미 없는 시간에 생명을 불어넣는 거 독한 실컷 당신의 삶은 전시됐지만 누군가에게 평생을 함께할 복이겠지 까마 누구의 술잔 누구의 편의점 누구의 North Face 지금은 팔고 없지만 you got what I'm saying Your whole life was a concert 그리고 독한 실컷 you raise another monster This album be the last but it will forever last Things will be a past but fast supposed to be fast Hoping for the best but see you already blessed All you spit was blessed so don't you worry that you ain't sad It's timeless. It's timeless. It's timeless. It's timeless. 생각하는 말투 It's timeless. It's timeless. It's timeless. Intoxicated. Tiger J. Yeah, you know the time will tell. Lay low, just feel the vibe, yeah. RM. JK. Something just never changed.
JK. That sample in the back, the music. Oh my god. Okay. The instrumental using those samples is amazing. Listen.
It's timeless. It's timeless. It's timeless. It's timeless. Intoxicated. Tiger J. Yeah, you know the time will tell. Lay low, just feel the vibe, yeah. RM. JK. Something just never changed.
Okay. So, listen, this is the kind of music I grew up with listening to in Korea. I am definitely one of the people who knows all of the Drunken Tiger songs. So there were a lot of references to his old songs, old songs. And I do appreciate the old school hip hop. This is Drunken Tiger at his best. And I do also think this is RM at his best when he does bring it back to the old school. Because that's where his soul is, his musical soul, RM. You know, this is him. This is him. If you strip away the idol, all of that, this is who he was meant to be. And it's a shame because he was born in the wrong era. And speaking of eras, I'm glad that they did this together because both of them really show their potential, their max potential in a song like this. Drunken Tiger, I mean, he's currently in a group called MFBTY, which is not bad, but he, like other rappers from that era, which is not even like an era from a long time ago, it's like maybe 5 years ago and before, 5-10 years ago, those rappers are essentially undergoing an identity crisis because they really don't know how to make music anymore. This is a never, and this is apparent in today's Western hip hop music industry. And a good example of that is Jay Z. He's not relevant anymore musically. His rap style does not fit today's modern rap. And Drunken Tiger is an example of that. And there are so many examples. And I know people in Drunken Tiger's circle who have actually just given up music, making music or rapping, because they tell me they don't know today's rap. They can't understand it. And they don't know how to make music anymore. Eminem is becoming like that. The new generation of rappers and the older generation, there was never any gaps, generational gaps between rappers, like there is today. And Drunken Tiger, no matter how hard he you can tell with his songs in MFBTY. Now he's trying to change up his style to match with today's styles, but he can't do it. I mean, he tries to play around and get silly, but it's not him. It's not him, and he has a certain identity and certain style he can't shed because that's who he was. And just trying to rap in new styles. I can see that's not who he is, and it's not 100% 100% him. I guess that's the right way to phrase it. One generation too late, probably, because he should have been rapping probably 10 years ago, and he would have been, I mean, put away the idol, put away him being a world star, a world pop star. He would have been a very, very talented and well-known and popular rapper in Korea. I'm certain of that. His style, his tone of rapping, certainly his lyrics, and it, it just hit the wrong era. And I don't know. I do have a feeling that this kind of modern rap right now, I think it'll revert back. It's not a really sustainable style of rap. I think there will be a movement towards the old school, and it's actually happening already. But I do think that style will make a comeback, because right now, today's modern rap, we've lost a lot. We've lost too much to just throw that away and just move forward. Because right now, I mean, it does sound okay. Sounding okay, and then the meanings behind it are not as deep as before. So I think we're going to recover some of our lost past. I don't even know if that makes sense to you, but I think there will be a movement towards the older school hip hop styles. Was there anything else I wanted to say? No, I think that's it. I mean, I'm sorry for mumbling, but okay. Regarding the song, it's very old school. It's very Drunken Tiger. It's Drunken Tiger at its best. And instead of DJ Shine, we have RM. And they fit really well together. I think they fit more well than actually when DJ Shine was there, because DJ Shine, there was a drop off in talent between Tiger JK and RM. Tiger JK and DJ Shine, I'm sorry. But RM is seamless here with JK, and they have a really good a really good vibe together, and I can appreciate that sound because it's something I grew up with. The sample they used was very, very good. It had that swag and that hard hitting beat. Hip hop didn't really change for a long time, so you were using those kind of samples. You had scratching in the back, a couple of voice samples here and there. That's how you lay the track, and then all you do is, spit fire. And it was like that for like 10 years, I guess. Yeah, 10 years. And there wasn't that much movement or change within the hip hop scene. And it's refreshing to hear this sound again, because it's 100% pure old school, something you would have heard about 15 years ago. Anyways, to give a rating, I'd say it is a a 95. And I do think Tiger JK was just on fire in this song. I don't know whose song this is, RM's or Tiger's. I think it's Tiger's, but he was on fire. I really liked RM's tone of voice because it matched well with the song and Tiger. His rhymes were all right. I mean, they're not his finest work. It could have been better, but pretty good, acceptable, I think. And yeah, I think 95 is an accurate assessment. I've been mumbling way too much, and I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys. Bye.